So, I checked the new talk of the town regarding the latest cartoon masterpiece everyone is hyping up, and once again I get an example of a show with pretty colors being credited as far more than it deserves. Sure, audio-visually wise it's amazing, and if all you want is colores bonitos, you are going to love this. If you want plenty of gore action, yes, it has that too. If you like themes, then it's also good because it has plenty interesting ones. If you're into hentai, it has hentai. Go watch it for that, you degenerates. Plot and characters, on the other hand, are a complete mess, and since I am a person of plot, it's what bothered me the most. You give me so many pretty colors, so much gore porn, so much actual porn, and a bunch of socio-political themes that can give it so much depth, and then you ruin it all by having an absolutely incompetent writer. I will describe the problems in a vague way, so I won't spoil much in case you wanna watch it. Number 1. Characters teleport across the country whenever the author doesn't know how to show the trip of them going somewhere. I am not talking about time skipping a few days because the trip had nothing of notice. I am talking about one character needing months of slowly traveling through a dangerous terrain, while another character covers the same distance in 5 minutes. They didn't skip a month-long journey, they went there in 5 minutes. It's literally teleportation, there is no way it's something else, and it makes distances and travel to be complete nonsense. Number 2. The characters are meandering. Instead of going straight where someone has to be, he instead asks the wrong questions to the wrong people, goes to the wrong places and does the wrong actions. All for the sake of stretching one episode worth of plot to 8! And just to make it clear here, I'm not saying it's stupid because characters make mistakes. Making mistakes is a nice thing to have from time to time. I am saying that they know what they have to do in order to achieve what they want, and yet constantly self-sabotage everything they do with no in-story excuse for the sake of melodramatic bullshit that could very easily be avoided. The reason the story is full of drama is only because they do the opposite of what they know they have to do. It's like you are thirsty and your next move is to blow up your house. Did that end your thirst? No, you just blew up your house and you are still thirsty. This is the entire plot in a nutshell. Number 3. Power scaling doesn't exist. Someone is as strong as the plot wants him to be. One moment he can be an average guy, the next moment he can solo an entire army. There are cases an average girl becomes a master swordsman by looking at men waving their swords. A normal grandpa can push back 100 men just because. Many episodes are spent on the characters trying to be indirect. The enemy has way too many men and they can't defeat them in battle, so they have to be hiding, they have to sneak in, or they have to use diplomacy. And then the next scene happens and it doesn't matter because the very same people who couldn't defeat all those enemy soldiers casually kick the living shit out of them, thus making it completely pointless to be indirect about it. Number 4. Plot armor is off the roof. I've seen a lot of people saying the good guys are not winning all the time without ever getting injured, but it doesn't matter because the injuries come and go as the plot wants it, and doesn't even matter in battle because someone is as strong as the plot wants him to be. Someone can die from a simple stab, another one survives multiple wounds just because the plot doesn't want to kill him. And don't get me started on the dozens of times when someone is about to be killed only to be rescued by an ally teleporting behind the enemy and stopping him out of nowhere. There is even a scene where people are rescued from certain death and instantly teleport to a safe house. Stop thinking there is no plot armor, there is a lot of it. Number 5. Gore and vaginas don't make a story mature, they make it immature. This goes without saying, yet I keep hearing people calling the show a masterpiece for having such elements. And just to be clear, I like those elements myself. Ninja Scroll is one of my favorite gore porn films, but it also never tried to be mature, it was just a gore porn. Blue Eye Samurai, on the other hand, constantly tries to pass as mature because it has those themes, and when the writing is so garbage, it becomes hypocritical. There are a dozen scenes in brothels where the sickest fetishes are on display, and they have nothing to do with the plot. They are just there because the creators indulge in whatever sick fetish they have in mind. Don't forget it's a Netflix show, they have to include such nonsense. And number 6, the message is still there. I've seen many who praise the show for not promoting the usual agendas of the left. This is a complete lie, the message is still there. It's just that nobody is a Mary Sue or a Gary Stu, thus an idiotic mind doesn't catch it right away. Having flawed characters is a good thing, but that doesn't magically make all the stuff they are telling you to go away. Things like white men are evil. Men in general are pigs. Women don't need to be married and can always seduce them easily. There is a lot of degenerate sex in here as well, which could very easily be skipped, but how would they corrupt the young minds who watch the show if they did that? Oh, and let's not forget the main objective of the heroine. She wants to kill 4 white men, because one of them is her father. That's it. Those people didn't do anything to her. Those who hate her and try to kill her are all Japanese. And yet she hates and wants to kill the white people, because they are white. Meanwhile, she hates being a half-breed, despite the fact she easily became the most powerful fighter in Japan by being a half-breed. Yeah, there is no message about hating a specific race without a good reason, and presenting the bastardization of the races as the best thing that can happen to anyone. Thus, as you realize by these undisputable facts, Blue Eye Samurai is mid at best. And by best I mean balancing the pretty colors and the characters being flawed with all the ridiculous things that are happening in the plot. In case you value plot even more than colores bonitos, then it's way below mid. And it's certainly another case of people calling something a masterpiece just because it looks nice and shows vaginas.